Hello everybody, today I'm off on a mini cruise from Helsinki and for a bit more detail about in this video, you'll just keep on watching. So here we are at Eastlands Parkway. We have travelled via the megabus system. You get a coach to here and then there's a train to London. I had done this before, I did a couple of months ago, and it's quite cheap. It cost us £110 and you should be in London for about 3:30ish. Now I think the reason why this is successful is that the megabus organisation and East Midland Main Line, who run the train, are owned by the same company, Stagecoach, so it's probably why it's really successful. Buying chips so far, about 30 people on board. So it's quite a good idea if you want to do part coach or part train, which I think is quite a good idea and quite cheap to get to London. So everything's going pretty well so far. So here we are at the hotel for the night. So I'm just going to walk down to my room. Bear me a moment. So as you can see, it is very basic and it is an easy hotel, the part of the EasyJet chain I think. Wet floor, very basic. Now I'm only paying £18 for this room, so I'm not really complaining really. I mean, it's very basic, but 18 quid you can't really knock it really. It's quite convenient. Sainsbury's local is just across the road and the train station is about a 2-minute walk, and sort of next door to that, maybe 5-minute walk, there's a big like food court called Box Park. They do all sorts of different types of food, so quite convenient for things to get here tomorrow to go to the airport. Should be quite easy. It's early checkout time for me, but it's very basic like I say, but it'll do for what I'm reading it for. All in all, it's around 6:15 and the slept okay. The room's alright, a bit quite noisy, people banging about, but I suppose you get that in those hotel rooms, and it's just one of those things. Overall, it was okay for what it was worth. I don't think I would have forked out like 40-50 quid for this room. I'm glad I only paid 18, so it was convenient for what I wanted it for. It's like I say, it's just not far from the train station and quite a few shops nearby, so quite a good find really. You've got to do research for this sort of thing, but worked out pretty well. Now, obviously, off to way to the airport, so we'll see you all later on. So we are in Helsinki, just got to the train. Train's quite simple to get hold of. There is buses as well. There is a data you can buy or a single journey which bought, which will cover me all the way to the ferry. I'm just going to get the tram in a moment. It was quite a good flight. Everything went really well. Going through security and everything was quite simple. There's loads of people that help you if you have any problems trying to get anywhere, catch a train or whatever. They're really helpful here. But now I'm in Helsinki now, I'm off to the ferry and I'll see you by the shop, or ferry, what you're going to call it. So here we are, the ferry. Don't take too long to get down here, maybe 10 minutes or so. Ship behind me is the one I'll be on for the next 22 hours or so. So I'm just going to check in. See you in a bit. So here we are on board ship. I'm going to show my cabin for the next 22 hours. Have a room on my own. So obviously it fits sleeps 4, but obviously I'm the only person in here, so I think that's pretty good really. So we have even a TV in the corner now. Normally when you do very basic cabins they're not you have things like that, and I'm right below deck and right at the bottom I'm on deck 2, which is right at the bottom of the ship, but it doesn't really bother me. Like I say, it's only for one night. So just go to the bathroom now, spare me a second. Wet floor bathroom, and I think they're used to things like this on ferries these days. I'm sure that if we did a better cabin, maybe it would be better. And back to me again. I did get on board slightly earlier than before. This was my second chance time I came on board. This time there's an organisation, OGAE, or the Finnish Fan Club, who are setting up the show for tonight. They thought I was part of them, and I sort of got on board early when they were cleaning the rooms and things. So this is my second attempt to get back on board with everybody else. So now just gonna have a look around and maybe show you some videos of what's on board. So here we are on board the ship, quite big and very busy, and there was another ship that's going to St. Petersburg later on. I'm on the sun deck at the moment. Cabin's quite small, not small-ish, but I've seen the smaller cabins and it's alright. We set sail in about 15 minutes I think. The ship's already busy, so let's see what it's got to show for itself. So I thought I'd show you what's happening on the Eurovision bit of the cruise. Obviously headline is Kino, obviously the winners of Eurovision really. We turn over the place, one side in local language, and if you can see this is what's happening and where on board ship today and tomorrow. It should be a fun night. I'm hoping that gonna have a good time, but we will wait and see. But there you go, just thought I'll show you what is happening.
What an entrance!
So around 2:30 in the morning, it's been quite a good night. Things started around 8:30 when Krista Siegfried, who represented Finland quite a few years ago now, presented the show. She did a set, obviously including some well-known she did, and then it was like an Icelandic supergroup thing. There was Selma from 1999 who lost to Charlotte Perrelli, or Nielsen back then, Euroband, This Is My Life and Here Bjork. So they all did solo things as a duo, triple. They were fantastic. They were really, really good. They seemed to do bits of everything really. All Eurovision covers, and then sort of the end they came back to do the songs that were most successful by each artist, and then they ended their set with Waterloo, and that one went on for a good hour. And then there was Gino. Now obviously they did all their songs and did reprise of Spit in the Sky because the audience wanted them to come back. They did do quite a few songs, but there's not many songs that they've recorded as Kino yet. They did songs that obviously Tom did when they had the Norwegian selection process, and Alexandra did as well. You got Maybe Don't Remember That from Norway. About 3 or 4 years ago, I think that might be. So that's quite interesting. So they did Eurovision covers, and it was quite interesting. Fred doing his yoiking in certain songs, and it went pretty well, and it was quite impressive. But it was all done about, I don't know, about 1:30. So it was like a meet and greet, so time to take pictures. And by the time I got to see them, my phone died. So really, really embarrassing. But looking at the guy behind me and the woman he was with, I asked them would they take a picture. They did, and they sent it to me via Facebook. So big enough, I got a good picture of them, so I'm quite pleased with that. And there was a lot of drunken people on this boat. I've seen these 5-6 people. 2 guys have hit on me, but not in a good way. They're really, really drunk, and they weren't even attractive at all. Not either of them were. So it's pretty bizarre when, but I've seen a few people a bit drunk. But then maybe it's that sort of cruise that some people just like to get drunk, I suppose. But I came back to the room, recharged my phone for about 15 minutes, and then went to the Fast Lane restaurant that does like pizza and things like that. So I bit something to eat, and now I'm back. We've been in Tallinn since 10 o'clock last night. So. But it's just something they do, and we will be allowed off board from 8 AM onwards, and the ship sets sail around 12:10. Back to Helsinki. We should be back in Helsinki for around 4:30. So I'm going to bid you good night. It's been really good. I really enjoyed it. Spoke to a couple of nice people. Things been okay. But things been pretty okay overall. This is still going, but I don't think a lot of people were hanging about for it really. I think after about 1:30 when Kino decided to come off and finish their set. So, and of course people queuing to get pictures taken with them. So I think a lot of people decided to go. So I'm not surprised it is pretty late on. So that's me. I am going to call it a night. I'm going to go to bed now, and I will see you all in the morning. Hello everybody, welcome to Tallinn, Estonia. I decided not to go off ship today. Got up about 9:30, due to leave here at 12, so I didn't think I'd give Tallinn the proper respect it deserved to give it a good day to see the place. Had a fantastic night last night, loads of drinks, met the acts. It was a real awesome night. Didn't get to bed about 3. So I had a bit of a sleep in. It's been really good so far, and today obviously we set sail back to Helsinki at midday. Since about 11 they've been playing non-stop Eurovision themed tunes, pre-selection shows, that sort of thing. A lot of shows you can't get away from anywhere. There's some guy playing his own tunes somewhere here on deck. When I came on board, came here just now, but it's pretty awesome so far. I'm loving the cruise. It's such a fab idea, and it's constantly cracking the flags out here at the minute, so it's really nice. Everyone's getting on board now, and it's really, really hot. Plus, I am loving the trip. So the rail back on land, back in Helsinki. Fantastic cruise, fully enjoyed it. Definitely do it again next year. Try and stop it basically. Fantastic time. I had a Eurovision show this afternoon. Drag queens and all that. Whoever set it up were fantastic. It was really funny. and some good laughs. And obviously it was of a Finnish flavour, which I suppose people who don't really know Eurovision or things like that wouldn't have a clue, but it was good fun. Anyway, I'm going to try and make my way over to staying tonight, and I'll see you all later on. So here I'm at the hotel. It's called the Hotel Ava. It's about 3-4 miles out of town. You can get the tram quite easily. It's only about a few minute walk from the tram stop to here. And I'm going to show you what my room looks like. Just put the lights on. The light thing's missing there, but not really just clear concern because I'm only here for that night. So TV, had I think more of a residential area than actually back in city centre or something like that. But it's really cheap. So go to the bathroom. And again, a wet floor seems to be quite common in Finland. I don't know if this is a Finland thing or not, I don't know. But it's clean and looks presentable, so can't believe knock that. And back to me again. I don't think it's that bad. It's like I say, it's only for one night. It's about 49 euros, which is around 45 quid in English money, which is quite cheap compared to some of the prices in town, like twice the price. It looks nice enough and it seems catered for. In the morning got an early start. There is a bus and tram stop, maybe 3-4 minute walk. And that's how I got here this morning, or this afternoon even. Lady late downstairs mentioned a taxi at 35 euro, which is a bit too steep for me, I think. But I'll do some more research on that. Now tonight there is another event for Eurovision in town later on, which I may go to, but I bought a day ticket just in case. It got me €8. We'll wait and see on that. Look, I need to get some shopping in, some snacks and things for the room, and then we'll see how we go. I'll look into the research for tomorrow morning, but it is an early start. But it's nice enough for what it is. It's very residential and seems to work out okay. So I'm going to call it there, and I'll probably speak to you maybe later on or maybe tomorrow morning. So see you in a bit. Morning all, it's about 4 AM, so I'm going to try to be a bit quiet this morning. Got a long day ahead of us, my flight's around 8. And gives up quite a lot of time to get to the airport because I said to do that, at least 2 hours, maybe more. Getting the bus hopefully, just down the road here. And I had a fantastic time here in Finland, in Helsinki. I'd love to come back again and see it properly. The cruise was absolutely amazing and I definitely want to do that bit again. So I will see you when I get back to the UK, or maybe at the airport. So I'm currently in departures, got about 45 minutes before we're due to take off. Great transport links, bus is great, got in about half an hour or so, cost about €4.60 for a single ticket, which I don't think is that bad, and it is quite a trek to get to the airport and go through customs and all that stuff and passport control to get to this particular bit. It took actually for us like bloody crystal maze. But nearly there, so flying back to London and then we'll make our way back up to Leeds. So I will say that a fantastic trip, I've already mentioned that before. Definitely come back here, you see more of Helsinki next time I come, but definitely want to do the cruise again, even though it's very short because it's only 22 hours long, but it was all good fun and I really enjoyed it. So I'll see you when I get back to the UK. Hello, now we're back at Gatwick in London. Been up since 4 AM, well, local time in Helsinki, and just travelled back. Everything went really well, bus turned up on time, got through everything, flight was okay, got here, got through passport control and customs really quickly. The biggest queue I had was actually getting the train tickets. But now I'm just kind of waiting for my train to get into London and then onwards up to Leeds. I should get home around maybe 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll see how we go, I'm not completely sure on that. But I will probably see you later on, maybe London or further up on my route. But I'll see you later. And we're back home. Got home about 3, 4 o'clock. It was a long journey, but everything went pretty well. I had a fantastic time. The cruise I fully recommend to anybody that wants to do it. I wish I got to see more Helsinki, but it was a quite tight sort of trip. But that's the end of it all. Now, if you enjoyed this and want to watch many more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything I'm doing. And I'll see you all next time, which will probably be in a couple of weeks' time. Bye for now.